Just 2 eggs this morning. I'm having a chicken thigh for lunch today, a chicken thigh with the skin on. So I want to save a little bit of calories for that. It's gonna be a little higher on the calories, so we can save about 70 calories by just going with 1 egg, or one less egg. There still should be enough food. The last time I cooked, I was doing 2 eggs in the morning. I've been doing 3 this time, so I think I'll be fine. I know that sounds really, really obvious, but you're struggling a little bit with the flavors in the morning. Before you do anything, just try salt and pepper. The most simple, basic seasoning. Sometimes we forget about those. You get caught up in all your sauces, your special seasoning blends. Sometimes you don't forget about just good old Mr. Salt. What was it? Mr. Salt and Miss Pepper. Don't forget about them. Hey, didn't they have a baby too? Yeah, they had a baby named Paprika. That shit was wild. Like when we was little, when we was like 5 years old, we was like, oh shit. Speaking of which, I just cooked up that chicken thigh we're gonna eat for lunch today. There was seasoning on it. It was like one of those pre-seasoned chickens that you buy, but I added just some mustard and some more black pepper. Flavor, a little boring, but it'll be good for today. Well, unfortunately, the football season is over now, which means I owe my last 49 pull-ups. And then after that, welcome to basketball season, everybody. I also forgot to record an outro of any significance last night. I was playing Pokemon Crystal, and then I just passed out. Whoops! Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Finish up with some shoulder press. Well, I finished the challenge and I finished the workout, but oh my god, my body was just feeling so weak. It was really weird. It was really frustrating. Like after the first 20 reps, I was like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And then I just sat there and was like, man, fuck it, no excuses. So I finished it, but it did not feel good. Oh, and that shoulder press, really underrated. You might look at it like, oh, that's a machine workout, that's not as good. But like, I went to failure on that shit. I put it at my body weight, put it at 64 kilos, and like my shoulders feel cooked now. I might need to incorporate that a little bit more. But I don't know why those pull-ups are so hard, man. Like, I put the 5 kilogram plate on, and that thing felt like really, really heavy. Like, I've done 5 reps with a 15 kilogram plate on, and like putting that 5 kilogram plate on, I was like, what? Why is it so goddamn heavy? I'm not that much heavier. Jesus. See, I've also been yawning all morning. I didn't really drink that much coffee, just had that little cup, and I didn't even finish it. So maybe we'll get more caffeine to me. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be fine. Oh please, have our chicken tenderloins today. Come on. All right, so I'm not gonna make this a video tonight. I'm just gonna start doing my meal prep. We'll get that maybe next weekend. But in this pot, we got a whole can of tomatoes, and then I filled this like 2 times of water, and then put a stock cube in. There's 4 chicken breasts in there. They didn't have any tenderloin, well, they had a little bit, but not enough for meal prep. So I put 4 chicken breasts in here, a whole onion, 2 cloves of garlic, a bunch of chilies. And we're gonna bring this up to a boil. We put this in all cold. We're gonna bring it up to a boil. Once it starts boiling, we put a lid on top, like put it on low, and do a long simmer, and that's gonna let the fibers of that meat break down a little bit, and then it's gonna be really, really nice and tender. It's like I'm gonna get to where we could break it apart again with our tongs. All right, so here's what's going on now. I took out the chicken, had the liquid it was in reducing for a while now, and now I weighed it all out. We got 900 grams. And we got, I don't know if you can see that one. It was 902 grams, and it's kind of dark. But we got 902 grams right here. We're gonna take 100 grams out, and then we'll have 200 for the next 4 days of lunch. And I'm just gonna put 200 grams in each day on MyFitnessPal, throw it back in that liquid, and then distribute it, like eyeball distribute it evenly. So they're not all gonna be the same amount of chicken in each bowl, but it'll all be correct by the end of the week, which is more important. All right, I took out, let's see, I took out about 100 grams, so I went a little overboard. Yeah, let's put a little bit back in. Okay, we got 800 grams in this bowl right here. We're gonna toss this back into that liquid. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna eyeball it and fill each bento up with our chicken and tomato mixture. We'll just try to get it as even as we can, and if it's not, we can also weigh these out, but like the liquid weight also kind of fluctuates. That's not the word I'm looking for. It gives us variance, so we don't need to be too worried about it because we already measured it out for the week, and that's more important, like I said. And then what I'm gonna do for 2 of these bowls, I'm gonna add some taco seasoning, plus some lime juice, and just give those a little bit of a mix. This will be great, like if I buy like those little packs of lettuce to go with it. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Now my Italian seasoning, what happens with these after a while is they get some moisture in there, and then like everything in there becomes a little gummy, so it doesn't really churn out. So we're gonna ditch that, and we're just gonna go in here with a bunch of oregano. Yeah, that smells Italian. So we got 2 of the same meal prep, and they look exactly the same, but 2 very, very different flavor profiles. Really excited to eat these. I think they're gonna be really, really good. And there's a lot going on. It's like better than last week. So we got a lot of tomato, a lot of garlic, a lot of onion. That was a whole onion in there. Just good stuff. Some lime juice in this one. Of course, the taco one's gonna be more fun than the Italian one probably. We'll find a way, Jazz. Maybe we'll add some cheese to this in the morning. So that's a little trick you could do to keep your meal prep efficient while also diversifying it a little bit and making it a little more fun. I cooked everything in just one pot, but had 2 totally different meals. And just use things like seasonings and little different ways to flavor your food to make it more enjoyable. I use that taco seasoning. I love that taco seasoning. I love spicy foods. I love using like chili powder and stuff like that. I love different vinegars, mustards, peppers, just really, really good. Like so many different flavors we have in this world. Try to use them. And to make things even simpler, just use a seasoning packet. No harm in that at all. There'll be times I buy the tandoori chicken one. There'll be times I buy like the potato seasoning, the flavor, if I'm using potatoes as my carb. Just like, yeah, it's cool to make things from scratch, but if you want to just simplify things, go ahead and do that. But whether it's you want to do really simple cooking, or whether you want to make 5 totally different meals and use a bunch of different pots and pans and you're okay with doing that, whatever works for you, just stay consistent. Like, eat at a calorie deficit as much as you can, and make sure you're eating enough food to where you feel at least a little bit full. So, do your best, stay consistent, and trust the process. It's gonna be a journey, not a race. Anyway, why did I say it like that? That's so corny. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.